Hello everyone, and welcome back to another one with me, Miss Whitney B. Today we are following a breadcrumb via a song that I received yesterday. Actually it was last night. I did a two-parter because I did the counterpart reading last night, and I'll upload that today, and then I'll upload these two as well. I have a message from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, and I also have a message from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. And so we're going to get started. The song that came through was Girl, Put Your Record On. I'm going to read a bit of the lyrics. Says, there were three birds. Oh, and this is by Corinne Bailey Ray. 3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we get it wrong, but that's all right. The more things seem to change, the more things seem the same. Ooh, don't you hesitate. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Yeah, go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're going to find yourself somewhere, somehow. Blue is the sky, sunburnt and lonely, sipping tea in a bar by the roadside. Just relax, just relax. Don't you let those other boys fool you. Gotta love the afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we feel afraid, but it's all right. The more you stay the same, the more they seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? And then it repeats, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. And then the next line is, just more than I could take, pity for pity's sake. Some nights kept me awake. I thought I was stronger. When are you going to realize that you don't even have to try any longer? Do what you want to. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. And so for me, this was Divine Masculine coming through very strongly, saying, you're perfect. You don't have to try. You don't need to change. You don't need to do anything. I'm doing the work. I'm coming. I'm showing up. And you continue to do the work. And I also, that let your hair down, it really felt like Divine Feminine. If you are being too serious, if you are not enjoying the little things in life, finding time to sup with, milk and honey, and to find the goodness in life, the little joys, the little laughters, the little cuddles and snuggles, and the delights and surprises that are here in your now moments, please do so. Stop being worried about union. Union is coming. It's here. There is no one better than you for your Divine Masculine than you. And your Divine Masculine, to me, in that song was making it very clear. You have nothing to be worried about. I got you. You don't even have to try. You're perfect just as you are. And I'm coming. So that's what I heard in all of that. And that was much the theme of yesterday. Much the theme of all of the downloads I've been getting lately. Just point period, I would say, for the last, really strong 2 or 3 weeks. But really, truly, steadily since October of 2020. Just that, yes, it's a process of becoming. The journey is a journey, and it takes time, and we got to go through the shit and clear out everything that's in the way to union. But no, that shit has nothing to do with you in the sense that you did something wrong or you're not good enough. Not about you, DF. Not about you. You are good enough. Live in your glory. Dance, play, laugh, celebrate, enjoy, heal. Remember, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. I feel that this is Divine Masculine saying very strongly, I feel you, Divine Feminine. I feel your pain. I feel your worry. I feel your concern. I feel your doubt. So please, let it go. We're fine. Everything is fine. Now, I know for maybe some, you're not seeing that in the physical world. I'm inviting you to shift your focus from the 3D, from the physical world, into your plans, into your ideas, into your imaginations and your co-creations with spirit. Okay? I'm hearing strongly to really, truly anchor into your path and your mission work and what you've come here to do, and to celebrate through that. Also, I'm hearing, look to your signs, your symbols, and your synchronicities, as well as your intuitions. What is it that spirit and your twin are bringing you? I know I mentioned in some of my videos before that my Divine Masculine brings me visions often, all the time actually, breadcrumbs. Here we go. We're literally following one of his breadcrumbs. And so He's been with me the whole time. This is him and I co-creating together with spirit in the physical world to be of service to the planet. And so how is this happening for you? Divine Feminine, I'm feeling very, very, very strongly to invite you to wonder about what that looks like for you. I did not always feel this strong in my union. Yes, I had a lot of doubt. Yes, I was afraid. Yes, I questioned everything. Yes, I did all of that. And sometimes I still do. Once in a while, I'll fall into that when I'm afraid or I get triggered or I'm having to work through some of my own shadows or fear. Spirit just said, purging. When I'm purging, these things come up. And they get easier and easier to deal with because I've done the work. And I know now that I just turn to my twin and say, hello, I'm over here. Yes, I have some questions, or can you show me this, or can you share with me this, or I'm feeling this, or whatever. And here he comes. And so, no, that doesn't always look like the physical world. Well, yes, sometimes it really does. And those are just the most amazing blessings and miracles to receive. But he also does it 5D, where he spiritually brings me messages. I mean, sometimes our telepathy is so strong that I literally hear him and see him in front of me. I can see him standing in front of me, and I hear him clear as day in my mind, sharing with me what he wants to share. And so I invite you, Divine Feminine, to really lean into yourself, your instincts, and your bond. Lean on yourself and the divine. Also, Spirit just said, call on the sacred animals to come and be love and light with you to help you do this healing work. Because, guys, this is the last of it. This is the last of the legs of the journey. If you're resonating with my counterpart check-ins and all of that, yes, there are many of us on many different levels of this ascension process and on this journey. And so even if only some of this is resonating, or even none of it's resonating yet, sit back and relax and enjoy. And then also, Spirit is saying, I invite you to wonder what it could look like for you, how good it could be for you, what union or reunion. Say you just walked into separation phase, or say you guys are just meeting and you're barely becoming aware of what twin flame union looks like. Awesome. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the journey. Spirit is saying, though, for you guys to wonder what these things could look like for you. A lot of us in my group are coming into union right now and reunion. And let me tell you, some of the most awe-inspiring and amazing and delightful experiences of my life, but also some of the hardest work I've ever done, because I have to be so authentic and true to myself, and I have to face the fears, and I have to face the shadows, and I have to do the reprogram work, and I have to buy in and believe in myself and in all the work that I do. And so I'm human too. I absolutely question these things. I absolutely go into places and times where I'm like, what the F? Like, how could this be? How can this be my journey? How can this be what this journey looks like? But that is me judging myself and what I think it should be, or what anybody thinks it should be. And so going into love and acceptance with myself, with where I'm at, with my journey, with my twin, with the culmination of the process, with the divine. Yeah, I've been doing this work a really long time. This is a 25,000 year cycle for me. And so, yeah, I'm fucking tired of it. I am. But guess what? All my hard work is paying off, and I'm fucking worth that hard work. And so I invite you to, wherever this video is resonating, to check in with yourself and use this as delightful contrast in whatever form to align more strongly, more fully to who you really are in your path and your authentic truth. All right. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we are going to get into the message of this divine masculine to the divine feminine channeled breadcrumb. All right, so we're going to start with what's the message divine masculine is bringing, Spirit? What is the message divine masculine is bringing on this channeled breadcrumb? What is the message? Thank you for lighting it up like the 4th of July. Spirit guides, highest self, beings coming in the highest vibrations of love and light. Please light up this message for myself and for the collective. For any and everyone who is coming to this reading, you know who they are. You know what they need. Light it up like the 4th of July. Also, Spirit, speak it true. Divine masculines, Spirit Spirit guides, please come and share us this message. What is it that you are wishing to share with us and help us to understand, know, feel, experience, all the good shit. Messages. We have 9. This is the Hermit card, this beautiful deck. What is this? This is the 4 of Pentacles. So in hermit moding, standing their ground, or maybe holding their boundary. Oh, thinking about love. Divine Masculine. What I feel here, I'm going to pull a couple more and then I'll go through the whole message. The Tower card. And the Queen of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm feeling for this is the Divine Masculine is sitting here. What he would like to tell the Divine Feminine, what this message is about, is the Divine Masculine is sitting in hermit mode. It looks to me as if he's taking inventory. He's kind of going through all of his things, noticing, and just like, I feel like an awareness. He's looking, if you notice, you see the light to the lamp that he's holding here, and he's trying, he's bringing to light all of these hidden things. The desk drawer is open. He's going through the books. There's a journal on the table. So I feel like Divine Masculine is really sitting in his hermit mode, shining light on his life and on his awareness. I feel that Divine Masculine is actually coming into awareness with the help of the Divine. For some reason, I feel that the Divine is right there saying, hey, Divine Masculine, look in this drawer. Hey, Divine Masculine, check into that. Did you notice that picture of your beloved? Did you look at it? Did you see it? And so I feel that Spirit and Divine Masculine are working in unison together to bring awareness and awakening to him on a new level. I just heard, because of you, I have awakened in ways that I never had before. This looks like snow or a storm in the back window. And to me, that feels like Divine Masculine is sitting in hibernation, but coming out of a long sleep. Like maybe he had been asleep most of this lifetime. And I'm even hearing many lifetimes. And so Divine Feminine came in and woke him up and was like, all right, let's do this. And now he's rediscovering aspects of himself. And the Divine is lighting up what things in particular would really serve him to become aware of. 1 second, I'm going to light a candle. Okay, then we have this 4 of Pentacles. And normally the 4 of Pentacles would be the Scroogey McScrooge card or the Boundaries card. But in this deck, it feels to me more like this person is sitting in their space, really enjoying, taking inventory, kind of relaxing. It kind of goes back to this hibernation period. Like, you know, when spring comes and winter is fading out, there's this kind of wake up period where things are a little slow at first. You know, you start to see the green again, and you start to see the budding of the flowers. They start to start budding and becoming, but it's not full bloom yet. And so it feels like Divine Masculine is taking his time with the help of Spirit to look at his life and see what's going on, and to really kind of luxuriate in his standings. What needs to be cleared out? What needs to be removed? What needs nurturing? What are the most important things to be working on here? And honestly, because it's the livestock, I think these are goats. That's what they look like to me. It feels like he's nurturing his friends and his family. And that may not even look like very physically, like he's going out and doing things like that, but it seems like heart space. We have this blue with the red, and then all these full bloom flowers that are also being fed and adorning the animals. And so I feel that it has a lot to do with Divine Masculine adorning himself. Also, if you'll see here in the background, there's a man over here looking at this Divine Masculine. And so it feels like he's got a lot of people watching him right now. For some reason, I feel that he's sitting in his safe space. This is kind of hidden and kept in. And there's only 1 or 2 people kind of looking, but they're far back. And so I think he is aware that these people are watching him, but they're kind of keeping their distance. I just heard, I told him to back the F up. And so maybe people were really coming at Divine Masculine, and he was just like, you know what, I ain't got time for that. Get out of my face. But it's interesting because not only is there the man watching in the back, but there's also the goat that is not adorned watching from the back. And so I feel that somebody used to be close to this Divine Masculine is no longer close to him. They're no longer in his sphere. He has removed them. You notice how that goat does not have adornment. And so for me, that's feeling like he has friends or family members who used to be very close to him who are no longer, who have been removed from his circle or from his inner bubble because he needs space and time to do him. Also, with this Six of Wands, first of all, it feels they're in a little boat and she has a bird in the cage. And I feel, and Divine Masculine is the one rowing. And so it feels to me that he is bringing messages to the Divine Feminine through animals, silent communications. If you notice, these two are not actually having a conversation, but the bird is. But the birds around them are. But the universe is talking to them. And so it feels to me like sitting in the stillness with the divine counterpart, just kind of relaxing and enjoying and being at ease. Also, the rowing of the boat feels like chopping wood, like just kind of, I just heard just keep swimming. Just kind of sitting in the now moment, doing the things that need to be done to bring full union. But also it feels like work that needs to be done to support the Divine Masculine. This boat is red, and that's about passion. The Divine Masculine's pants are blue, and his shirt is white. And blue is about speaking authentic truth. And white to me is about not only divinity, but also new beginnings. And so, differently than yellow, because yellow is new beginnings, but with divine wisdom. And so this just feels like a sacredness, a sacred space, like the womb space. Like he's sitting in the womb, the heart of creation with the universe, with this Divine Feminine, kind of doing what needs to be done. Do you see how the river is calm all around him? So that's why I feel like it's in the womb. It's like sitting in the stillness, enjoying the calm, enjoying the peace, healing the heart. Okay, next we have the Tower card with the Queen of Swords. And so the Tower for me is about powerful revelations that lead to change. And the Queen of Swords is about objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves. And so what I feel like Divine Masculine is coming to say to Divine Feminine in this, the message here for me is that he's sitting in hermit mode, doing his own thing, taking care of himself, meeting his needs, being there for himself, and sitting in the stillness with this union. I really feel that these two are held in each other's hearts. Again, with the red boat, that's passion. That's also heart to me, heart-centered. These birds, the way this bird is, looks like a butterfly and a heart all at the same time. So that feels like transforming the heart space while sitting in the stillness, enjoying the peace and the calm, and just, I kind of feel like daydreaming. Like I'm daydreaming about the Divine Feminine and how good it can all be. Yeah, I lift up the bottom of the deck and there's the Lovers. I went right to the heart of the deck. And so it's the Lovers. Divine Masculine is sitting in this stillness, thinking about the Lovers, thinking about all the good things that can come while processing all these truths. Remember how I said that divine is shining the light for Divine Masculine? Well, that light really shook some shit up. It created a tower. It created things falling. And now Divine Masculine is having to make objective decisions, to lay down the sword and stop fighting, and in surrender, acknowledge the universe. Listen to the truth. Listen to the passion. Follow his heart. You see how this throne is gold. That's divine wisdom. Gold all around. And then this sword is down here laying on the floor. So it's like, instead of arguing and fighting the divine and these powerful revelations, he's kind of laid down his sword and sat back and just listened. Just as listening and sitting in his power, thinking to himself what he would like to see different, what he would like to have change, he would like to be as the change. And then also it feels like, again, I really feel like there's been people cut out of this Divine Masculine's life. At the bottom of the deck from this reading is again, one person sitting at an empty table in an empty room, and there's this beautiful sculpture of this woman on this ice sculpture right here in the middle of the table, and that's the centerpiece. And so I truly feel that Divine Masculine is sitting back, getting a power up in his own life to go ahead and be able to bring Divine Feminine and this healing that he desires back into full union. You see these three cards, right, or these three rings. This is Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine in the universe, and each one of us has that within ourselves. And so Divine Masculine is getting a full power up of his own power, of his own union within self with his Divine Feminine, his Divine Masculine, and that co-creation with Spirit. And as he does that, he gets this healing and anchors back in the love of a lifetime. I heard I've made a lot of mistakes. I did some abandoning. I'm just hearing, like, I heard scoundrel, and like maybe this person drank a lot, did a lot of drugs, was paying attention to too many other people, just didn't have his priorities in the right place. And I'm not even saying that the Divine Feminine feels this way. This feels very strongly that the Divine Masculine feels this way. And I feel that the Divine Feminine came in and woke his ass up and was like, hello, the whole world is beautiful outside. Come join me. And it took him a while because he was resisting. He was used to being numb. He was used to people who didn't mean anything, situations, conversations that didn't mean anything, that didn't really hold weight. He was used to living in his shadows and in his... I just heard pain. I was used to being in pain and disillusioned. I thought that that's what life was. And since Divine Feminine came, she created an access point to a new life. She opened a portal. This I'm seeing as a portal. And the stairway being fast movement on, which brought the sun, brought the change, the sun. And the end of the difficulties with roses of truth. This blue rose is a rose of truth. And so Divine Feminine came in and said, hey, there's a whole new world out here. Let's go get it. I want it. You want it? Let's do it. You're the love of a lifetime for me. And Divine Masculine was just like, whoa, hold the fuck on. What the fuck are you doing? I'm not ready for that. I don't want that. I'm comfortable here. This is my status quo. Who the fuck are you to come in and think you can change it or want to change it? And so I feel that this has been a bit of a dance to awakening. I heard struggle. I seen a Divine Masculine with beer cans and like bottles all over, and he like moved his foot, and it was like a domino effect, and all kinds of things fell. And so I feel that the Divine Feminine was that catalyst that created the dominoes falling. And she didn't do it on purpose. She didn't come in with drama and mayhem to destroy. She did not do that, actually. She just came in to share and to say, whoa, I'm here. I want to speak my authentic truth. I'm hearing that the counterpart to this Divine Masculine, she's very bold, really open-minded, open-hearted, very excited about life, like optimistic. Like I heard she brings the sunshine. I didn't even know I liked the sunshine before. I thought it was a vampire, and I liked the dark, and I liked the cold, and I liked not feeling things. But then she came in and brought the sun, and I first thought I really liked that. I'd never felt like that before. But then as things started to change, it got uncomfortable. And she was asking me to be and say and do things that... That's how I felt. Like, I'm like, what do you mean? And this Divine Masculine says to me, he goes, look, all right, I was comfortable in my life. I was used to the status quo. I even thought I was going to marry some chick who was that status quo and be, semi-happy about it. Like, life is a shit show most of the time, so when the good shit happens, you just really rejoice, but you just respect and understand that for most of the time, it's a shit show. And my Divine Feminine came in and was like, whoa, no, it's not. You don't have to live like this. Life can actually be really amazing. There's plenty. There's abundance. There's blessings, there's gifts, there's miracles, there's joy, there's deep conversations and many ideas and many ways to get there. And he's telling me like, I wasn't ready for that. And I didn't really buy in. I didn't really believe her. Again, I was used to my status quo. And so I pushed her away and I yelled at her and I was mean to her and I didn't treat her the way that she deserved to be treated. So I pushed her away before she could push me away. But I didn't really expect for her to be gone because she always came back. Well, guess what? Last time she didn't come back. She told me right to my face she was done. She wasn't doing this shit with me anymore. And let me tell you, that made me feel like I had work to do, because if there's any possible way in the world for me to have this divine feminine, to have this dream come true, I want it. I want it. And I'm willing. I just heard I'm willing to walk away from anything and everything that doesn't fit that mold. But I had to look at how all these things were happening in my life and how I was creating this and building it. Because at first I blamed her. First I made it her fault. First it had to be her fault. It couldn't have been my fault. I couldn't have been the one co-creating this. I couldn't have been the one doing it. Well, guess what? Then she disappeared. See how she took off the mask, this card? This mask is laying on the floor. Divine Feminine took off her mask and left it there and showed herself as authentic and true and walked away. And this Divine Masculine still has his mask on, still offering a cup of love. And she's telling him, you know what? No. If you're not going to come at me authentic and real, I don't want you. I'd rather not. I'll be single the rest of my life. Yeah, see how she's pushing him away and telling him no? I don't want this. I don't want a life full of masks. I don't want a life full of empty promises. I'm not that girl. I deserve justice. I deserve honor. I deserve balance and harmony and union. I deserve somebody who's going to do what they say they're going to do, because I do that. I just heard, I'll give you my whole heart on a platter, but I want yours in return. It's funny because this Divine Feminine said to me, she goes, I gave my heart on a platter to him the first time, and he acted like it was a joke, like I was playing, like it wasn't real. And so this time, Divine Feminine won't bring her heart on a platter without getting one in return. I just heard, I will love you for the rest of my life, no matter what. You will always be my person. But if you don't come at me correct, if you don't come at me offering authentic love, authentic partnership, authentic care, authentic respect, I don't have time for you. Yeah. I hear, don't sing me songs and bring me gifts if you're not coming to honor me 100. I'm the Empress and I deserve. And I get people to give me songs and gifts all the time. I don't even have to try. Which kind of goes back to the message in the song where the lyrics were talking about how you don't even have to try. Divine Masculine is aware of this. And he's saying, I know. And I'm coming to offer you the world. I'm coming with flowers. I'm coming with passion. I am doing the work because you are everything I dream of, and I deserve what I dream of as well. Okay. Wow, Divine Masculine, that's really deep. Thank you. Yeah, he's saying he's coming on offer, that there's going to be some offers of reunion coming in. It's going to be slow. It's going to be a little shy. Also, Divine Femmes, don't expect big, flamboyant offers and gifts. Divine Masculine is working on healing himself. Yes, you're everything he dreams about, but these devil energies took his ass for a ride, and he's got some healing to do. This devil energy took his ass for a ride. See, both of these cards took his ass for a ride, and so he has some healing to do. He has some healing to do, but you are the dream come true. He does want the new beginning, and he is going to be coming, offering the love. Also, he's aware that you're wearing a mask and rejecting him on purpose. And so it feels like he wants you to know that he knows you're following your intuition, and he knows that you're working with spirit to get what you want, and he knows that you've looked back at the past and that you're well aware of your options and that you now have the Midas touch. He knows this. He's watching you. See, he's watching you. This is, wow, he's watching you. And also, he's watching you, and he has a bunch of offers himself. See this Divine Masculine, 3 women above? He has choices. He has choices. He said, but I want none but you. And I'm going to come forward and speak that authentic truth to you. I am going to come and speak that authentic truth. Also, I hear Divine Feminine has choices as well, and he's not happy about that so much. I'm hearing I'm jealous. I'm a little pissed about that. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. I know it. I see you. I honor you. I celebrate that about you. But I don't like that others are doing the same. Also, I'm hearing Divine Femmes, if you guys have been in, like, say you're coming into reunion stage and you've spent a lot of time with your Divine Masculine, particularly out in public, you don't try to get attention. It just happens. But it's funny because it's the same with him. I just heard, yeah, the same. So he gets it the same, but he's not worried about his attention. He's worried about your attention because you get a lot of offers. I just heard, do you know how many people try to buy her things? Do you know how many people come up to her and want to just smile at her? I feel angry that she shared a smile with them. I feel jealous. And then I feel like I'm telling myself that I'm petty and stupid and that I need to not be jealous. But she gave her smile to that other person. And how dare that person come looking for her smile? She has the most beautiful smile in the world. It's like, I get that you want to see her smile. I want to see her smile all the time too, but that's my smile. The way her eyes light up, that's mine. That's not for you. That's mine. That's mine. So, wow, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I guess it makes sense. There's a lot of fire cards here, but Divine Masculine is feeling very passionate and actually kind of angry and aggressive about other men or other women, depending on your gender. Again, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine gender is important. It's just how energy shows up in the world. And so whether you're a feminine Divine Masculine or a masculine Divine Feminine doesn't mean anything, guys. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this masculine energy is very jealous, is very fired up, is very anxious. I just heard, I have a whole life I want to begin. I have children I want to create. This woman is the mother of my children, or the life bearer of my dreams. And I don't have time, and I don't want to see other men coming to take my place. There's been some spilt milk here. I'm seeing that this Divine Masculine is letting you know that he's aware that he spilt some milk and done some things not so great. And it's one of the things that makes him insecure. Okay. Wow. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I want to come in and give her everything she needs, but I still have a few things to work on. And while I sit back here working on them, she is getting gifts and presents. Every time I turn around, she has something new. Every time I turn around, somebody is smiling at her, talking to her, laughing with her, telling me something about her. So maybe Divine Femmes, you guys have mutual friends or something like this. Some way for your Divine Masculine to know about certain things going on in your life or to hear about you. I just saw social media. So maybe Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I don't know, I just seen a bunch of weird ones. Different things, not weird, but things I don't know their names too. But anyways, a bunch of different sites. And this is about authentic truth coming in. People are telling them about how beautiful you are, about how gorgeous you are. I just heard one of Divine Masculine's friends was like, oh yeah, she's a goddess. I want that. And he was like, I will fucking kill you. In my mind, I seen his hand go around the other person's neck. And not squeeze, like I'm gonna literally kill you, but letting him know, like, I'm dominant in this situation. This is mine. Don't touch it. Don't even look at her like that. Or him, depending on who the partner is. Again, it doesn't matter. Just remember, just energetics. And so this Divine Masculine is feeling very possessive, very jealous. Why are you so possessive, Divine Masculine? Can you please tell me about why you're so possessive right now? Why are you feeling so jealous? Speaking the authentic truth over victory and not giving up, with doing the physical work, with communication over feeling left out in the cold, with looking forward to the future over missed opportunities. Yeah, so he feels like he fucked up. He fucked up before, but he's coming. It's not done. He's not done. His work is not done. He is speaking the authentic truth to those around him with victory. He's standing in his power saying, mine, don't touch, mine. With standing his ground, not giving up. With doing the physical work. This Knight of Pentacles, I just heard this earlier from Miss Samantha James, and I absolutely agree with her and resonate. When a pentacle tells you that they are going to do something, they are going to do it. Earth signs are solid, stable, steady, and grounded. It is what they do. And so this divine masculine is letting everybody know, mine. I'm coming for her and she's mine. Keep your eyes to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your offers to yourself. Because I even feel like this divine masculine, I just seen a sneaky friend, like somebody who says, oh, okay, dude, no problem, and then goes behind his back trying to find a way in. And so, divine masculine, you're aware of this. Divine masculine says, oh, I'm aware. I'm aware. It's why I'm speaking the authentic truth, because I won't have none of it. I will come for him. Even if you notice, he's barefoot here. I've never noticed this before, but this divine masculine is barefoot. And for some reason, this looks like a soccer ball to me. And so I feel that this divine masculine is very connected. He may be psychic. He's connected to the earth. I'm hearing, we talk. You talk. He says that he brings his divine feminine psychic communication, telepathy, visions. See this purple and indigo in the and the blue. Blue is about truth. Indigo is sacred vision, and this green is heart healing. He's doing the heart healing work, and he's anchoring it into the 3D. And so he's saying, point period, don't touch what's mine. I'll come for you. Yeah, and he's doing it in an aggressive, communicative way. 8 of Wands is really quick, really fast communication coming in. Over feeling left out in the cold. And so that divine feminine may feel left out in the cold, but it doesn't feel that way to me in this scenario. It feels like someone even thinking they have the right to talk about his divine feminine that way makes him feel left out in the cold. So, and it's interesting because what I'm feeling like is that actually comes from the ego aspect, or that, they just showed me a king. Spirit just showed me a king. And he's like, if I was fully in my power, no one would dare question. No one would dare question my partnership, my right to my partnership, or my divine feminine. And so because he's still a little insecure in doing this work, he is being aggressive in his communication. But it's funny because boom, there he is as the king. So he did communicate this in a kingly manner, in a very powerful manner, but it did make him feel left out in the cold. And so it's working on his insecurities to heal himself. So instead of getting this 5 of Pentacles, if he was whole, healed, and healthy and in confidence, this would be the Midas touch. This would be the King of Pentacles instead of the 5 of Pentacles. Because he would feel that he spoke his authentic truth, and then he gets gold. He gets success from that. And in this scenario, he doesn't feel that necessarily. He feels more depressed, more sad, more like maybe he's not going to get what he wants, or maybe this person is still going to do it. And so divine masculine, definitely be aware of your karmic friends. Cut those out. Cut them out. Cut them out. It's our jobs to say toodaloo to folks who don't serve us. Okay. And last but not least, divine masculine is looking to the future. When we have a 3-4, a 5-3-4, and so for me that is an upgrade. 3-4-5. This is an upgrade. Divine masculine is looking for an upgrade by speaking into authentic truth, speaking with authentic truth to the universe about what he feels is his, what is his rightfully his, what is an integrity, what is justice, what is balance, what is harmony in his life. What is integrity? All right, wow. Wow, divine masculine, serious. Okay. Wow, guys. Is there anything else? Spirit, what else would you like to talk about? Signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Spirit is saying we're going to do a couple of those. Actually, I want to do a message from the divine masculine. So we just got the message, what that was all about, what divine masculine is basically working on through all of that. But what I would like to know is a message to the divine feminine from the divine masculine about how's he feeling about her? What is he thinking about her in terms of heart-centered space in their union? Heart-to-heart conversations. I just heard I go over them all the time. I think about our conversations. I think about what we talk about and how we do what we do and all the truth that gets shared between us. I also just heard that you guys may have some difficult conversations or some deep conversations, and somehow, some way, you guys always get through it. And it feels like love. Even when there is a battle or a struggle or a fight or an argument, it feels like you both try to work it out. You both try to please and appease each other to be love for one another, recognizing and taking accountability for your work. Divine Masculine just said to me, I'm a bit ashamed of myself. I've done a lot of blaming and shaming in this, and I'm really sorry about that. I've been thinking about this a lot and how I made things your fault when they were not your fault. It was just easier to make it about you than to really stop and look at me. Calling in a soulmate. Making the effort. Chemistry. And unrequited love with engagement. So, with very soon. So this feels to me like, while Divine Masculine is feeling very much wanting to communicate to Divine Feminine, I also feel like that's that telepathic communication, that 5D communication, because heart-to-heart conversations with calling in your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate is about prayers, affirmations, intentions, talking to the universe and asking for help. And higher self communication, with making the effort. So I feel that he's having heart-to-heart conversations with himself, and that he's using your guys' heart-to-heart conversations to have conversations with Spirit to help him make the effort and to follow the alignment and the chemistry through the unrequited love, and to make the effort to engage and to be present. I feel that Divine Masculine very much wants to engage and be present. Also, I feel that Divine Masculine is very tired of this unrequited love situation. I feel the Divine Feminine is very tired of it as well. And they're trying to find the alignment through it. And I feel that Divine Masculine is saying here, I want to make the effort. I want to make things change. I want to feel safe. And I want to come towards you and to share the light. From this angle, it looks like Divine Feminine is sharing her light with Divine Masculine. And so I feel that Divine Masculine loves the energy you share, loves the things you guys do together, and wants to bring care and love and support into this union through his actions. And I think that that's going to happen very soon. That's feeling like very, very soon. There's a mask here. Universe, can you tell me about this mask? I just seen the mask at the bottom of the deck, and I want to know about this mask. What is this mask about? What's going on with this mask? Okay, mask. Bringing it into the difficulties. So Divine Masculine is hiding that he is doing his work to come into full union. He is hiding behind a mask, his power up. This is the 3 of Pentacles, which he got earlier as well, which is about co-creating with Spirit as the full self, Divine Feminine aspect, Divine Masculine aspect, into full union with the self. And so he's going through a power up, and he's not telling you about that he's bringing the end to the heartbreak. He's finding balance. He's having great inner strength to move away from all that no longer serves him. And so he's wearing a mask, not telling you he's doing all of this work, but literally doing it. Good job, Divine Masculine. Way to go. And I just heard, I'm being very optimistic, and I'm having trust in our union because you are the person I want to be with. I am committed. And I know that we have lived many lifetimes together. So, wow, that's fancy. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit? Spirit is saying get some little of my handmade messages for you guys. Also, I just heard, focus on admiring each other. I hear that you guys are admiring each other, and Spirit is saying, continue to admire each other. What do you want to say with this, Spirit? We're going to do, signs, symbols, and synchronicities, things to focus on at this time to really anchor yourself in. Divine Masculine is inviting you to put your focus on anchoring in the next level of upgrades with celebrating, enhancing your own natural beauty. I hear strut your stuff, with the blossoming flower. And so really blossom your confidence and your strength in yourself. Today is your day. Go on the trip, take the portal, have fun. I'm hearing you guys need to have some fun, Divine Feminine, so enjoy some fun. Say yes to the alignment. Focus on non-attachment, detachment, having compassion and understanding, but not getting involved in other people's stuff. I'm hearing even Divine Masculine's stuff. Be objective, stay separate from it, and just allow divine timing to do its work. Continue with your heart of gold, and don't give up, Queen. You're Queen. Don't give up. You deserve. Okay, this was it, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and leave any messages about what resonated, what worked, where you're at in your journey, or different things that you've experienced. I hope you guys are well, and I look forward to seeing you on another one. Toodaloo.